Very superstitious. Writings on the wall. Very superstitious. Ladders about to fall. 13-month-old babies broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Good things in your past. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Rid me of the problems. Do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me growing strong. You don't wanna save me. Sad is my song. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Oh, very superstitious. Nothing more to say. Very superstitious. The devil's on his way. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. No, no, no. When you believe in things that you don't understand, and you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. No. 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 Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl, Camille Who. The Performing Arts Renaissance Woman. I didn't give myself that name. I was named that somewhere along the way in my career. Anyway, That's one of those labels that I don't mind keeping. How I got to know that song, I grew up listening to Stevie. So Superstition is one of those that's just a part of my upbringing and my life story. I sang that song with a band years ago when I was playing the music and arts and camping festivals, and we used to rock the house. Here's what I found out, right? And there's a good lesson in there, and I will share that lesson. Here's what I found, that when you are on stage, people love you, but they really don't love you. They love what you can give to them. They love that artistry. They love the need that you can fulfill. And so when I would go to these music and camping festivals, it felt like, I mean, it's supposed to be set up in a way that it is your village for the weekend, right? Like little homes, little tents and RVs and things like that. And really just like a community that you can kind of like be chill with and have a good little time and talk to folks and meet different kinds of folks. When you go to certain festivals that are like, okay, people came from Germany, people came from West Coast, people came from all over the world just to come to that festival, that's when you're going to find that. You're always going to find really interesting people that are just not like, okay, small-minded. Hey, I saw you last festival, and and what are we going to talk about? I don't know, the last time we saw each other, like, whatever. Those kind of got on my nerves a little bit, and I'll tell you why. I think they're the more local festivals where everyone just kind of knows each other already. So you're really just perpetuating the same kind of conversation, right? As an artist, I'm a world traveler. I enjoy well-rounded conversation, not just perpetuating the same kinds of conversations. Not only that, here's what's up. Like, so many people said, hey, Camille, oh my gosh, you're awesome. Wow, 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 wow. I'm awesome. I love you. Yeah, Camille, oh, I love you. But do you really love me, or do you really love what I did on the stage when you were able to get your groove on out in the field? Like, do we have a connection, really? Did we interact? No, not at all. And so what I found, like, as family oriented and as it's supposed to feel like a village, as much as that's supposed to feel like a close-knit kind of thing, like a community that you're there sharing time with, and music and arts and just camping for the whole weekend, I found that it was a very lonely place to be in. It was because once I was off stage and not doing that thing, that fulfilling that need for others, I really had nothing to talk to the festival goers, or as they say, festies. I really had nothing to talk to them about. They really had nothing well-rounded to talk to me about, except for the same sort of, just perpetual conversation that just kept going, and that just kept repeating. And it was about the lifestyle, and I have traveled the world, so it's hard for me to just keep repeating the same kind of stories and the same kind of lifestyle over and over again. I'm world traveled. It's hard for me to, I need more. And I needed people, I think we all need to make connections. We need a community of people that really know us, our good, our bad, our ugly, and love us and know us, no matter what. Accountability partners, people that we can escape to a small little corner of the world with and just really be ourselves. As a performer, you want to make sure you have your support system bring some people. This could be any bandstand setting, any place where you are the star up on stage, or you're up on stage and you're fulfilling this need. And yes, people are going to say, oh, I love you, but really make sure you have some people with you that you actually know and love, and they know you from runny nose and one sock on and a shoe, and a broken down shoe. Like those people keep you real, and they keep you grounded, and they keep you not kind of like lonely. It was really tough because after a while I found myself just, all right, spending time just by myself. Don't get me wrong, I like my company. Don't get me wrong. But when I just wanted to bounce things off of people and just really laugh with folks and spend that kind of time, I found that I was by myself a lot. Being on stage, being a performing artist, doing your craft really, really well, to the point of, I've mentioned this before, your 10,000 hours. Doing that to the point of, okay, now, you've done your 10,000 hours. People are calling you to do the gig. People are calling you to solve the problem, right? Fulfill that need. Don't do it for the fame. Don't do it for the people who are in that audience saying, I love you, you're awesome. After a while, it's not gonna fulfill you. The art is going to fulfill you. The fact that you worked really hard and you did what you came to do, that's going to be fulfilling. But then when you have like a whole night to go, or the whole weekend, that one moment on stage is only going to last for that set. For that little set, and then you got adrenaline flowing, and then you want to continue that feeling. You're on a high, and you want to sort of just talk to folks that are just real folks that are not your fans. Because when people are your fans, they become they don't become your support system. They want your support. They want to feel your light. They want to see your light. They want to feel the strength that comes from you and from what you do. They want to receive from you. They don't realize that this is what's happening, but this is what's happening. And what happens when you need support? What happens when you need some light? I go on stage, I turn on, but there's some crazy stuff happening in my life and in my world that I turn that off when I get off stage, and I kind of need somebody to just chill with, or not just chill with, but really just kind of listen to me and be a support. And I did not have that. You don't have that when you have fans. Fans cannot handle when you are upset. Fans cannot handle when you need the support. Fans cannot be there to hold your hand in full support of who you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I strongly recommend, if you are looking to be a performing artist and really do it, don't do it for the sake of the fans. Do it for yourself. Do it for the maker, because God is the one that gave you the gift. It's really better to do it in honor and in glory of the person, the being that gave you life, that gives you life every day, and that gave you the gift to fulfill that need in other people's lives. And they have their place and you have your place. But you will not get satisfied if you're just doing it for the fans, because it becomes a very, very lonely road after a while. Many people who are celebrities that are doing These people are so famous they can't even go to the supermarket. And after a while, like when you can't just do regular things like go to the supermarket in peace without fans pulling and tugging on you, and you can't be a real person, and you just can't have downtime of like, I just want to wear some sweats and a baseball cap and just be comfortable right now. But you have to, it's almost like every time you come out of your door, the moment you come out of your door, you are on. You can't just be that relaxed person that you are. You are an image. You are that thing that is on stage that fans know about. Make sure you have pure reasons for why you do it. And make sure you have a support system. And bring them along to your gigs, because they are the ones that keep you grounded. And of course, in my previous video, I did mention, and I will continue to do this, and that is to base a lot of what I do on biblical principle. So here's what I found, because the Bible really is a blueprint. If we read it, it literally, I mean, it's the word of God. And what does the word mean? Word is thoughts, the thoughts of God. And the thoughts of God are actually on paper. Okay? Yes, there may be different versions of it, but at the end of the day, the message in every one of these scriptures and chapters and books all say the same thing, and they all lead us back to our Maker, God, who wants us to be successful. He wrote a book, a blueprint for us to follow these principles so that we can live a life that is fulfilling and that is abundant and that is joyful and that is successful and that is happy. Matthew 16:26 says, "For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" You don't do it for the people. You don't do it for the fame. You do it because you were made to do it, because you love doing it. Be fulfilled in that. You do it, hopefully you do it, because I know I do it, for the glory of the God who gave us our talents and our gifts and our lives. You do it for him. You do it to make him look good and take the glory off of yourself, because you then have fans. And then you lose your soul. You really do lose your soul, and it is a very lonely place to be. I think what I have come to learn is to start bringing people with me that I really know are like down home people. Or if I didn't bring anyone with me that are part of my support group, I make sure I just give a phone call after I'm done. After I'm done off the stage, I come off, I break everything down, I put all my stuff away, I go somewhere, change my clothes back into my comfy clothes, and then I sit somewhere quiet. I gather myself. I give thanks to God who gave me my gifts, my talents, my treasures, my air, the sound mind that I have to make the decisions to practice and to do what I do and do it well. I give thanks, but I also allow myself to just sit in silence and really process what just happened on stage. When I'm done, then I give a call to a friend, my down-home friend, one of my down-home friends that I can just be like, hey. And if something's bothering me, then I know, and I can have that conversation with them, and I can just feel supported. It just gives me that sense of not being alone. Remember what your motivations are. Keep your intentions pure. Keep your thoughts pure. Keep your heart pure. Do it because you love it, because you enjoy it. Do it because you were made to do it. And there's that bit of satisfaction. And give yourself a moment to sit in silence and really process what just happened, because adrenaline is still flying. It helps you to remember who you are as a human being. It also helps you remember that you didn't get this yourself. That just because they love you, you're not the person that gave yourself the talent and the gift and the treasures. That it wasn't just you, and then you don't allow yourself to you don't allow it to go to your head. This is Camille Who, the performing arts Renaissance woman, and I am